In episode 3, we visit the church at Creeting St as we continue to follow this list to investigate whether supposed ley lines have any effect on paranormal activity. We visited this church as it is the closest accessible location to the alignment point. Did this location produce any evidence of the paranormal and help prove that ley lines exist? So we're trying to find out whether these supposed ley lines have an effect on paranormal activity. Because if there's going to be paranormal activity, it's going to be in a church, surely. So is anybody here that would like to speak with us? So you've got this camera, or you've got that other device that I just put on that tiny little table just there that you can speak into. I'm Steve. And that was the cue for Emma to say she's Emma, but she hasn't.
Very cold in here. It's really cold just there, but I don't think that's because of from the door.
Feel free to talk. Feel free to show yourself. Feel free to move something or knock. This is a good opportunity for you to confirm that there's life after death. Why don't you play the organ? If you don't want us to be here, play the organ, then we'll soon go.
Any rectors want to speak to us? Parishioners? People who help build the church, finance it? You copy me?
Can you knock or make a noise to let us know that you're happy with us being here? Can you knock or make a noise if you don't want us to be here? Doesn't seem to be very active. So I'm going to go into the pulpit and see if that gets a reaction. Are you happy for me to conduct the sermon up here? Unfortunately, there's not many members of the congregation here today, so Emma will have to do.
It's the the Festival of Bridget in Bog today, pagan festival. What do you think to that? A lot of Christianity came out of pagan beliefs anyway.
Can you move something?
Knock.
Give it a few more minutes. Stand in the pulpit again. Who is that rector's name?
Samuel Spring.
Samuel Spring. Samuel Spring. Did you stand here? Wasn't that the time around the time of the witch trials?
1649. Who was around then? Was it Charles II?
Cromwell, yeah. I can't remember the exact years. I'd have to look into that. Well, if Samuel Spring isn't stood where I am, is there somebody else here that would like to communicate with me or tell me to get out? I thought I heard somebody whisper. I thought I heard somebody whisper.
Somebody speaking to us?
In fairness, it could be my jacket because it's a bit rustly, but... Okay. This visit has, more so than during our previous investigations, suggested that ley lines do not exist. We didn't capture any paranormal evidence, and, as mentioned in the previous episode about the inaccuracies in this book, seems to show that this is just a work of theory and not based on any fact. We have experienced paranormal activity in churches previously, but as we make our way through this series, we seem to be experiencing less each time. We will continue to investigate more locations mentioned in this book, but the more we do, the more we become sceptical about the existence of ley lines.